All right, I'm back for chapter 8 called Lunchtime. And I'm down on the floor here with Bailey. He wanted me to come down here with him. Okay. And hopefully he's going to listen to this chapter. You going to listen, Bales? All right, here we go. Let me put the phone up here. All right, chapter 8, Lunchtime. Being a helper is not a breeze. After the lunch bell rang, big kids started coming into the kitchen. 2 of them pointed at my hairnet, and they called me the name of Freakazoid. I felt very crumbling inside. Now I'm not even going to greet you, I said real quiet. After that, I tattletaled to Mrs. Guthman, and she grouched at those boys. Plus, also, she said I didn't have to greet people. Instead, she said I could sponge the counter. I hurried over there my fastest, and then I sponged and sponged until the big kids were gone. Pretty soon, I looked at the door again, and guess what? I saw my friends from room 1. I saw Herb and Lenny and Jose and Shirley and Roger. They were at the counter with their trays. I ran over to them speedy quick. Hello, everyone, hello. Look at me. See me, I'm working in here. I'm being a helper, see? I said. All of them smiled and waved. Hi, Junie B, hi, they said. I skipped around in a circle. See my outfit? I'm a real professional lunch maker, see? I look just like Mrs. Gutzman. I showed them my sponge. And look at this, I even have equipment. After that, I ran back to the sinks and I showed them how I wiped the counter. Can everyone see me over here? I asked. I'm the boss of this whole entire sponged area. After that, I zoomed to the napkins. Plus also, I'm the boss of the napkins, I said. See how I stacked them? If I keep up the good work someday, I'll be the boss of this whole entire operation probably. Just then, May came in the door. What do you think May is going to say? She did a mean laugh. You're not a real lunch maker, Junie Jones, she said. They're just letting you pretend. Don't you know that? All of a sudden, I felt steamy mad inside, 'cause I'm sick and tired of that dumb girl. I stamped my foot real hard. Yes, I am, too, a real lunch maker, I said. Can't you even see my outfit, May? If I'm not a real lunch maker, then how come I'm wearing mitts and a hairnet, huh? May did not answer. I'll tell you why, sister, I said. 'Cause I'm keeping hair and germs out of the tuna noodle stinkle, that's why. Behind me, I heard Mrs. Guthman groan. I turned around to see her. Her face looked sickish. I turned back to room 1. Their faces looked sickish, too. And one by one, all of them put their lunch trays back. I don't really feel that hungry anymore, said Herb, kind of quiet. Me neither, said Jose. I had a really big breakfast. And then very slow, all the children started backing out of the kitchen. I watched them from the door. They backed all the way to our lunch table. Mr. Scary was waiting for them there. He talked to them a minute, and then he came in the kitchen and talked to Mrs. Gutzman. They whispered to each other for a real long time. Also, they kept looking at me, and they wouldn't even stop. My head got drops of sweaty on it. I wiped it off with my sponge. After that, Mrs. Gutzman closed her eyes again. And then she walked to me very nice and she took away my sponge. And she said my job was done. That's the end of chapter 8. Why did all the children put their lunch trays back and leave the cafeteria? Think about that. And what's going to happen to Junie B next? Chapter 9 is called Baloney. And that's the last chapter in this book, Junie B, First Grader Boss of Lunch. And I'm going to read that chapter next time. How'd you like it, Bales? You like the chapter? Okay. Bailey and I will see you next time.